everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a crazy couple of weeks for us in our Borman household, so I'm slowly starting to feel a little bit like myself again. We had to take my son to the ER twice. My husband and I got food poisoning, so our house is just a disaster, and I'm slowly starting to feel like myself again. So I thought I would bring you guys along with me and do a little clean and decorate. I got a couple new pieces from thrifting, Target, and Hobby Lobby, and I thought I would show you guys them today during the decorating process. So if you like this video, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to see more videos like this. If you like cleaning, like decorating, and you're a mom with no motivation to kind of get things done, then this is the channel for you. So make sure you get your favorite cup of coffee and let's go get started.
Alright you guys, so we are going to start out in my kitchen. I got these floating shelves from Target. I have always wanted floating shelves in my kitchen to display decor, and I'm absolutely obsessed. I also got the gather around the table sign from Hobby Lobby. I also am transitioning my, I don't know what you call it, like style into kind of like that vintage farmhouse. I used to be mid-century modern, and then I think when we started having kids I just didn't really like, I still like it but not for our family, so I'm transitioning into vintage modern or vintage farmhouse, and I just really like this sign to go above the floating shelves, and I think it just kind of pulls everything together. Alright you guys, so I started with a little mini cake tray on the top left, and I added a propagated plant that I propagated myself. I think it just adds a little bit of life to the shelves and just a pop of color. Next I'm adding these espresso mugs from the Hearth and Hand line at Target. They actually have sayings on them, but I prefer to turn them around because I like the plain look. Next I'm adding this crock I got at Goodwill for like $2, and I just love the simplicity of it. And now I'm adding some wooden spoons to bring some texture and some warm elements to the space. Next I'm going to be adding some white candlesticks. I got these at Hobby Lobby for 40% off, which is a huge steal, and I've always wanted some really pretty candlesticks. Next, I found these moss balls at Goodwill for like $2, and they're the Threshold brand, and I'm just adding them to this white vintage bowl. And what's funny is I went to Target after Goodwill and I saw them for $10 and I only got them for $2, so it was such a deal and I'm obsessed. Next, I'm adding this little wired basket that we usually keep our bananas in, however we are already out of bananas. Next, I'm adding these glass tumblers. I got them at Target for $3 each at Target, and I just love having them with iced coffees or just a simple iced water. And lastly, I will be adding white plates to the top of the shelves and topping it off with a candle. I got this candle at Target from the Hearth and Hand line with Magnolia. It's already gone, but I just love the pot that the candle was in, so I'm just using it as some decor pieces from here on out. And that is the finished product. I love the way that it turned out. It's very vintage, very farmhouse, and a lot of the stuff that I found are something that I've already had or was super cheap at a thrift store, and I just love that it has some old look to it, and I think it turned out very, very well. Alright, moving on to our stove. Our stove is very, very old, so I like to decorate it a little bit to kind of give it some, you know, life, and to not have it look so, I don't know, old in our kitchen. So here you'll see me just clean off the top of our oven, and then I will be adding this massive skillet that is really hard to store, so I kind of use it as a staple piece. Plus we use it all the time and it's just super heavy. Now I'm adding this Hearth and Hand pitcher that I got a couple of years ago, and I will be putting some floral picks in there. I got these at Dollar General for like $2-3, super inexpensive, and I just love the color of like the dusty pink with a little bit of orange. I think that's perfect for springtime. And then I'll be adding this salt jar I got from the Hearth and Hand line. I can't stand like salt, I don't know, shakers. I love using my hands, so I needed that salt jar. And then just topping it off with our olive oil, and there you have it, our little decor piece on our stove. And of course, when you decorate, you have to pick up as well. So here I am just finishing cleaning up the kitchen so it doesn't look too cluttered with all of the new decor that I have. I got this mug tier tree at Target, the Hearth and Hand line, no surprise there, but I collect mugs and these are some of my favorites. So I just stick this by my coffee machine so it's easy access to some of my favorite mugs. Next, we are just finishing up the kitchen table. I got the table mat from Hearth and Hand line, and those picks are from Target. I believe they were $5 each. I just love the green. It's not too dark. It's more of a lime green. And I got the little milk jug from Walmart, and I just thought it was a perfect little farmhouse accent. And don't mind the paint mark on the wall. My daughter was painting. Now we are moving on to the living room. I have a huge yellow chair. This is when we were in our modern phase, and so now that we're kind of transitioning to vintage farmhouse, I cover most of it with a white blanket to kind of dial the yellow down a little bit. My favorite color is yellow, and I still love the chair. I just think when we move, we will probably put this chair somewhere else. And if you're wondering why the cushions are off of our couch, the kids were doing a little bit of gymnastics in the living room, doing a little bit of tumbling. So now that they're napping, Mom's putting the couch back together. And we got this couch from Ashley Home Furniture. I love this couch. I know it also comes with a love seat, so hopefully when we get a house, we can purchase the love seat and kind of finish off the living room. Now we are decorating our TV stand. The TV stand is from Target, and I got this really pretty vase from Goodwill, and it was the Threshold brand, and I just knew I had to have it, and I put picks in it throughout the year depending on the season. So I got these picks from Target. They were $5 each. Such a good deal. And I love the just whimsical look of them. I think they're so pretty and perfect for spring. And on the other side, I'm just adding a picture frame of my husband and daughter and I, and then topping it off with a candle. I'm trying to get better about keeping the home very smelling good and just adding more pictures, because I used to not have pictures of the family, and now I'm like, we need all the pictures we can get. So of course I had to add a candle and add a picture. Alright, now in this little corner we have a ledge that goes around our living room, so it's kind of nice not to have any shelving because we just have this ledge to put stuff on. So I am just adding my planner, my husband's Bible, then I'll be adding my Bible and my little notebook. I love to turn books around. I think it kind of dials it down a little bit. And then I'm going to be adding this fiddle leaf plant that I'm trying to grow. So far, nothing's happening. I bought it with leaves already, so I'm kind of hoping that we get some leaves this spring. So yeah. Now moving on to our side table. We got this table at Target. Just cleaning it off, and then this lamp you see, I got it at Goodwill. I loved the shape and the fact that it has little white polka dots. I love it so much. Here I am adding a family picture from our daughter's first birthday. Of course, I'm trying to add more pictures, so of course we had to add the picture. And then that little plant is from the Hearth and Hand line at Target. And again, I love bringing life to spaces, so of course we had to add a plant. And don't forget the baby monitor. And lastly, we will be decorating this door. I got this door off of Facebook Marketplace for $10. When I told my husband that I bought a door, he was like, "What are you doing?" But I love vintage doors, and then throughout the year we always hang something in the middle, whether that be a Christmas wreath or a Valentine's Day heart. But since it's spring, I thought we'd hang a little wedding picture to bring some life, and of course gotta display more pictures. So I love this photo.
Alright you guys, that is all I have for today. Just a couple decorating pieces that I got for after Christmas to kind of clean up the home, refresh the home. And if you guys like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye guys.